kind of sounded like what's the green guy from Scooby-Doo?
You've got me. I've never seen Scooby-Doo.
Guys, if you know what I'm talking about, Shaggy. Okay, well, that's how it's going.
Okay.
You'd have to hear it. You'd have to watch. I've watched a lot of. Anyways, welcome back, guys.
On that note, we got a Champions League video for you guys. This is the round of 16, the first leg for all of the ties or matches, whatever you want to call them. We're actually talking about every single one because there was not one that like really sucked. Actually, there was one, but we're talking about that anyways. So it'd be like that. But yeah, okay, I did do the right thing. Okay, sorry. I was just glancing at my notes. I'm like, is that correct? Yes, that's correct. But yeah, we'll go over each game and that might be it. Share our thoughts on each game and then we'll move on.
Awesome. So, first things first, we have Bodo beat Sporting 3-0. Sporting had 3 shots on target, 11 shots total, 51% of possession and 5 corners. Bodo had 5 shots on target, 10 shots total, 49% of possession and 4 corners. Pet scored a penalty in the 32nd minute. Lomberg scored in the 45 plus 1 minute, and Hoff.
I don't remember what we said last time.
Sure, Hoff. I'm gonna go with Hoff. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Hoff in the 71st minute. And then Jens Petter Hauge was man of the match.
Yeah, and then we have Newcastle tying Barcelona 1-1. This was played at Newcastle. So that's a huge second leg coming up here. Newcastle had 5 shots on target, 16 shots total, 46% of possession, and 9 corners. And their goal was scored in the 86th minute by Harvey Barnes. And then Barcelona had 3 shots on target, 10 shots total, 54% of possession, and 4 corners. And they got a penalty in stoppage time of the second half, and Lamine Yamal took it and scored. But the man of the match was Harvey Barnes, and let me just tell you, this game is gonna be a good second leg, because this was evenly matched, in my opinion. But like, shots total is the one that really, shots total and corners are the two that stand out for me. Just 9-4 and 16-10. Like, that's crazy. Barcelona's at home next leg, so we'll have to see how much support Newcastle gets. I think that will be a factor. I could pull for Newcastle upsetting Barcelona right now. I could go for that.
But moving on, we have Galatasaray beats Liverpool 1-0. Liverpool had 6 shots on target, 15 shots total, 50% of possession and 4 corners. Galatasaray had 5 shots on target, 11 shots total, 50% of possession and 7 corners. The goal was scored in the 7th minute by Mario Lemina? Sure. And then Victor Osimhen cool, was man of the match.
Damn, this game. Oof. Liverpool. Yikes. That being said, their rivals Man City lost to Real Madrid 3-0. Had you told me at the start of the game Real Madrid were gonna win it 3-0, I wouldn't have believed you. And I still don't believe that this happened. But Real Madrid had 7 shots on target, 11 shots total, 42% of possession, and 1 corner. And their goals were scored in the 20th, 27th, and 42nd minutes by the hat-trick hero, Federico. I'm not good with Spanish names, okay? Federico Valverde. But that was nuts. And he's a midfielder.
Dang, okay.
Yeah.
And he had a hat trick.
Yeah. And before the coach that they currently have, Coach Pryor, played him as a left back or a right back. I don't really remember which one. So clearly he didn't deserve to be playing there. He should have been playing where he was today.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was nuts. But Man City had 5 shots on target, 9 shots total, 58% of possession, and 10 corners. And the fact they didn't score anything, I know that they had a really big chance. I don't remember when it was, but it was O'Reilly on the back post, and he didn't hit it with his feet at all. It bounced off of the ground. Well, it came down and it like bounced off of his knees weird, and then it like he went like this with his legs, but it like rolled past the post to go out rather than in the goal, and yikes. But Federico Valverde was the man of the match for this game, and the next game is going to be at Man City, so we'll have to see if they can turn around. Hopefully they can, because I would rather play Man City than Real Madrid. And I'm going to leave it at that.
Then we have Atalleti beat Spurs 5-2. Spurs had 4 shots on target, 9 shots total, 39% of possession and 2 corners. Goals from Pedro Porro and Dominic Kolenke. Correct me if you'd like. Pedro was in the 26th minute and Dominic was in the 76th, I'm assuming. Cool. Okay. And then Ataleti had 7 shots
Reboot.
Ataleti had 7 shots on target, 11 shots total, 61% of possession and 4 corners. Goals in the 6th by Marcos Llorente. In the 14th,
Antoine.
Right. Antoine Griezmann, and 15th was Julian Alvarez or Julian.
Spanish.
Cool. You never know. Julian Alvarez. The 22nd was Robin Lenormand, and in the 55th minute was Julian Alvarez. And Julian Alvarez was also the man of the match.
Well, so I have something on this game for you. So actually, Spurs started a goalkeeper who's on the younger side and hasn't played a game in like 18 months or something like that. So I don't know why you would start him in a high pressure game to begin with. But then they ended up subbing him off after 20 minutes of playing. And they put up their backup keeper in, but he still conceded 2. But you can see the 6th, 14th, and 15th minute conceding all those back to back. That's not great. But then we have Bayern beating Atalanta 6-1. I bet you guys thought I was saving this for the end. Well, I have another game to talk about at the end, so I had to save that. But this game, we got some controversy going on here, specifically on our end. But we'll get to that. Atalanta had 2 shots on target, 8 shots total, 29% of possession, and 2 corners. Their goal was scored in the 90+3 minute of added time in the second half, and that was by Mario Pasalic. However, Bayern had 13 shots on target, 25 shots total, 71% of possession, and 7 corners. I love my team. But Josip Stanisic opened the scoring in the 12th minute. Michael Olise added on with a brace. He scored in the 22nd and 64th minute. Serge Gnabry added our third in the 25th minute. Nicholas Jackson in the 52nd minute. Jamal Musiala in the 67th minute. Alphonso Davies did get into play here, so did Jamal, obviously, as we can tell. However, Alphonso Davies later had to be subbed off after being subbed on due to injury. It came out he has a muscle tear again, so he's out at least a week. Not great. He was crying again as he came off, so that made me feel even worse. And then after Jamal got subbed on, he played a little bit, but then he also came off as a precaution after pain from his horrific injury this past summer that we all know and we hate reminiscing on during the Club World Cup. So they said he's out at least this weekend as a precaution, so we need him to get healthy. And then Jonas Erbig, our backup goalkeeper, we all know Manuel Neuer is already out because of a muscle tear. Jonas Erbig had a big collision literally at the end of the game. After Jamal came off, he collided with an Atalanta player going for the ball. That's how they conceded their goal. But the player's knees went into his head, and then his head went into the ground, and it was just like, so he's diagnosed with a concussion. He had to go to the hospital after the game to get checked out. That's not great. And I saw a video of him walking, getting off the plane, and he didn't look great. So, speedy recovery, please. Jonas, we need you back ASAP because I don't trust Sven Ulreich to lead us through the Champions League, so I need you or Neuer to get better fast. And I know it's a concussion, but still, please, please do everything in your power to come back ASAP. We need you. That's all I'm gonna leave it at. And then the man of the match was Michael Olise, Mr. Consistency here. And we didn't even have to play Harry Kane, so that was great. Harry got some rest. We're not losing so many bad players. Well, let me rephrase that. We're not losing so many important players. So Harry, please stay healthy.
Okay. So we have Leverkusen tie Arsenal 1-1. Leverkusen had 3 shots on target, 8 shots total, 43% of possession, and 2 corners. A goal was scored in the 46th minute by Robert Andrich. And then Arsenal had 3 shots on target, 7 shots total, 57% of possession, and 3 corners. A penalty in the 89th minute converted by Kai Havertz. Oh, there's not an R.
There is, you just don't really pronounce it. It's like Zach Ertz.
And then Robert Andrich was man of the match.
Yikes. Well, that's not good for Arsenal. I really hope that they lose. I don't think that they're as good as people say that they are, so that's just me. But finally, the game we've all been waiting for. PSG beating Chelsea 5-2. Chelsea had 4 shots on target, 7 shots total, 42% of possession, and 3 corners. Their goals were scored in the 28th and 57th minute by Malo Gusto and Enzo Fernandez. PSG had 7 shots on target, 10 shots total, 58% of possession, and 2 corners. Their goals were scored by Bradley Barcola in the 10th minute, Dembele in the 40th minute, Vitinha in the 74th minute, and Kvaratskhelia in the 86th and 90+4. And Kvaratskhelia was the man of the match. And let me just tell you, it was 3-2 when I started watching this game. And they gave up 2 goals. And I was talking with my brother about it because he was like, man, I really hope Chelsea beats PSG. And I was like, yeah, me too. That obviously didn't happen, but I was like, they're playing at PSG. So next leg is at Chelsea. If they hang on, they only need to score 1 more goal than PSG. Now they need to score 3 more. So I don't know. I wouldn't really trust Chelsea to be doing that. But this game was wild within itself, I heard. So, and it looks pretty even stat-wise. Like, PSG obviously didn't dominate. They just dominated the scores. So, yeah, we'll have to see how Chelsea rebounds. Hopefully they can get some momentum going for them in this upcoming second leg next week, but we'll have to see.
So that's our video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and turn on our post notifications so you don't miss anything that's coming out. Keep a lookout for our F1 video because we are posting that. It's the first really breakdown of an F1 race this season, and we're excited to go over it for you guys. Let us know in the comments any of the soccer games you were interested with, any of the tidbits that happened, any penalties, anything that interested you and you'd like to have a conversation about it. Let us know in the comments. Check out our links in the description below for our other social media pages. We have TikTok, Twitter, Instagram. We have Spotify podcasts, all of the above. So don't forget to keep a lookout for it. Crap, I totally forgot to post the main on the podcast.
Well,
LOL. So if you don't want to miss any of that, again, turn on your post notifications and like this video. So, thank you for watching.